Welcome back to One Comic Book a Day, where we're covering Action Comics number 88, The Stingiest Man. Remember yesterday's episode was a Christmas Carol type story? Well, they did it again, 2 stories in a row, except this one is much worse. I actually liked yesterday's Christmas Carol story. The problem with this one is it's completely unnecessary where they go with it, because guess who it's starring? The return of Hocus and Pocus. If you forgot about Hocus and Pocus are actually 2 guys named Doc and Fennelhead. Yes, Hocus and Pocus are better. 2 failed magicians. I think Doc's more the magician and Fennelhead's his assistant. Fennelhead's not very smart, you see. Well, neither one is very smart. Who knew to coincidence think that saying a bunch of magic words together, they can actually perform magic? Most of it was, like I said, coincidence, and Superman using his powers to trick them into thinking they had magic powers and then continue to let them believe this. So Superman decides to follow them as he lets them think they still have superpowers and get them in trouble. One day he's not going to be around. They're going to get killed for it. So there's this guy who is planning on scamming a bunch of rich guys and giving him money out of charity, as they think. And that's what he tricks Hocus and Pocus into believing. So Hocus and Pocus are using their magic, or Superman's powers, to make a bunch of rich guys think they are dreaming, and it inspires them, like, say, Inception, to give away their fortunes to charity. Unfortunately, the guy who hired them to do this in the first place is just using that money for himself. Once that is revealed, Superman shows up, reveals he's been following them since the beginning, but Hocus and Pocus are not smart enough to ask why Superman would have been following them from the beginning, and puts a stop to it, and he gives the $250,000, I believe it is, to Hocus and Pocus to actually just start an orphanage. So they have done good. But the question is, was it necessary to have Hocus and Pocus star in this? This is just Superman doing kind of a traditional, or at least traditional in the way I like Golden Age Superman stories, where he's helping convince bad people to do good things because he's inspiring people to be better. But he's doing this through Hocus and Pocus, so there's a middleman to all this. I don't like Hocus and Pocus, and I just find them unnecessary, especially in this story.